Relax, dearie. Say something.
Oh, okay. Friends and fellow citizens of Wistful Vista, this is a great day for Molly and me. I'm so full of emotion, I can hardly...
Hold it?
Yeah, hold it.
That's all. Thank you.
Oh. Well, rush that right through, Bud.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
The printers are waiting for it, so don't drag your feet.
Yes, the invitations must be in the mail day after tomorrow, Mr. Griggs.
You'll get them in plenty of time, Mrs. McGee. 200 prints, did you say?
That's right. We were going to invite the local 400, but 200 is more exclusive.
I'm sorry I can't be in town to enjoy it.
Well, that's your hard luck, Bud. Molly and I have been leading up to this party for 20 years. We haven't amounted to much in society up until now, but this fracas will make us.
Well, come on, McGee, come on. We gotta hurry down to Bontown and see about the decorations.
And will we decorate? Okay, baby, let's get bunting.
The phone, McGee.
You answered, Molly. I'm up here.
Well, where is it?
I don't know. You had it last.
Ah, here it is. 79 Wistful Vista, Molly McGee speaking.
Oh, Mrs. McGee, I just got your invitation from the new mailman, and I never saw anything so sweet in all my life.
Oh, go on. I saw him this morning, and he's as knock-kneed as a camp chair. Stop that noise.
Well, take it out in the hall, Molly.
Not you, Abigail. I was talking to McGee. Oh, we're in a terrible mess, Abigail.
Who, may I ask, is the author of the text?
Oh, the poetry. McGee did that. Yes, he dashed that off in a few minutes. He's clever that way.
Whoa!
McGee, quit clowning. Can't you see I'm trying to talk to Abigail?
What do you mean, clowning? I just swallowed a mouthful of tacks.
Oh, that's just like you to spoil your dinner. Go answer the doorbell.
I gotta get these decorations up.
Answer the door, dearie.
If it ain't the phone, it's the door. And if it ain't the door, it's the phone. And if it ain't either one, it ain't possible. I'm coming.
Good morning, Mr. McGee. What's the matter?
Nothing. Why?
Oh, what are you all bandaged up for?
Oh, these ain't bandages. I'm going to give a party. I just fell off an ironing board.
Before the party?
What do you want?
Oh, telegram.
What's the matter? Bad news?
I wouldn't know. 30 cents collect.
Oh, that's bad news. You got any change, Molly?
There's some in my purse on the dresser, dearie.
Oh, I'll be right back, Bud.
Well, we're awfully sorry you can't come, Abigail. We'll miss you. We'll have a good time. Goodbye. Good morning, Tommy.
Well, hello, Miss McGee.
Here you are, Tommy. What's the matter? Ain't a dime enough?
Oh, yeah, sure, but why do you take the thing from here, take it up there, bring it down here?
Oh, he means the little wooden knob on the post, dearie. Well, that's to let me know whether he's upstairs or down, you see.
Yeah.
Oh, my mother thinks I'm silly.
What cheapskate sent the telegram?
Mr. Gildersleeve can't come to the party.
That's the best news I've had today.
No use tacking up any more of that spaghetti, dearie. Looks like our party's a flop.
Why?
Well, they all sent regrets, and now Mrs. Uppington phones and says she can't come either.
You mean she won't? She's snooting us, that's what she's doing.
Oh, now, McGee.
Oh, that woman is so high-hat you could use her veil for a submarine net. What silly excuse did the old moose give?
Well, she's going up to the Silvertip Lodge at Lake Arcadia with the girl guides.
Lake Arcadia. We're the ones that ought to be going to Lake Arcadia. It's our 20th anniversary.
Don't be silly, dearie. From what I hear about Silvertip Lodge, we couldn't even afford to run through the lobby.
Who said anything about Silvertip Lodge? Hey, where's the album that had our pictures we took on our honeymoon?
In the hall closet, I think.
In the hall closet?
Yeah.
Oh. Here it is, right here, Molly. What was the name of that little old place? Hodgepodge Lodge or something?
No, Ramble Inn, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's it. Oh, there it is, right there.
Oh, that's us in the canoe.
Yes, sir.
I can just hear you strumming on your mandolin.
Shucks.
I wonder, did they ever find the body?
What are you talking about?
Don't you remember how you murdered Pretty Red Wing?
Hey, what do you say we go back up there, just exactly like we did then?
No, not on our tires.
Oh, forget the tires. We got Lillian in the garage, and I know where I can rent a buggy.
Now look here, McGee.
It's our patriotic duty. Remember my slogan? We follow the flag when we follow a nag.
Yes, but even in a horse and buggy, it costs money.
I got $25 saved up for my fishing trip.
Oh, no, McGee.
I never catch any fish anyway.
Oh, no, McGee.
I'll call up and get the buggy.
No.
Hello, operator. I want Quinn's livery stable. It's on the north side of the alley right behind Mert. Is that you? How's every little thing, Mert? It is, eh? What say, Mert? Your brother? The one in the Army? Oh, intelligence, eh?
Is her brother in intelligence, McGee?
No, he got let out because he didn't have any.
Oh.
What say, Mert? Oh, okay, I'll find later. I gotta straighten out that closet one of these days.
Where are we going now?
To the Silvertip Lodge.
Oh. After we check in, we look over the situation, huh?
What do you mean?
Yeah, a little dancing and stuff like that.
We're not checking in.
No?
No, we're merely stopping at the lodge to arrange for our camp.
Oh, we're camping out.
That's right.
Lucky for you, you got a Boy Scout with you.
Oh, can you build a campfire?
Sure. Last summer, I was supposed to light a campfire and not use more than 2 matches. And only use one.
Only one match. And you lit the campfire?
I burned a whole darn camp down.
You did.
What are you trying to do? Play badminton with a butterfly? Well, oh, hey, remember the trees have the right of way. No, enough is enough, Bergen. All the Sunday drivers. Oh, for goodness sake, if you don't get back on the road, I'll clip you, say, help me, I'll mow you down. Oh, my goodness. Chasing butterflies. What I wouldn't give for a little excitement, boy. I will... Whoa, hey! Hey, Bergen! Come here! Hey, Bergen! Tinder! Whoa! Doesn't look like I'm gonna start it like under an accident. Wait! How do I signal for a left-hand smash-up? Goody. Bergen caught a tree. Save me the drumstick.
I'm sorry, Charlie. I thought it was a Bombex Morai.
Bombex Morai, me I suppose you know you look a little ridiculous skipping around with a net.
Well, studying the life of the Lepidoptera I find is a very exciting hobby.
How perfectly nubby.
Show me a man who has a hobby, and I'll show you a happy man.
Show me a guy who chases moths, and I'll show you a screwball.
Oh, no.
What makes you think you're going to find those lopsided fedoras around here anyway?
Well, I have proof that the Bombex Morai, the type of Lepidoptera that I'm after, was cultivated in this vicinity by the Indians many years ago.
Yeah?
Yes.
Oh, well, so what? What are you going to do with them when you get them? If you get them, which I doubt.
Why, do you realize, Charlie, if we could produce these moths in sufficient quantities in our country,
Yeah?
we could have our own silk industry.
Oh, so the little beggars make silk.
Why, certainly.
Oh,
Yes, we have the Lepidoptera to thank for our silk stockings.
would it be all right to say, pardon me, lady, you have a run in your Lepidoptera? No.
That me or the door?
Well, it could be either one of you. You're both 20 years older.
You sure this is the right place?
Well, the sign said ramble in.
Don't seem to be anyone around. Anybody home? Hey!
Hey, yourself. You leaving?
No, we want a room.
What's the matter with the one you got?
What do you mean, the one we got? We just arrived.
Is that so? You look like you've been staying here, Mr. and Mrs. McGee.
Heavenly days, we did stay here, but that was 20 years ago.
Time flies, don't it?
Looks kind of run down, don't it, Molly?
I'll say it does. Looks like that last resort I've heard so much about.
Side here.
Both names?
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs.
No point to it.
Well, I guess there ain't any of that, is there? Well, no sense in formalities. I'll give you the same room.
That'll be nice, I hope.
I send your bags right up. Must be a loose board.
Yeah.
Say, I forgot.
Forgot what?
No bellboy.
Where is he?
Been promoted to desk clerk. I'm him. I'll take your bags up.
Hey, wait a minute. What about Lillian?
Lillian, are you her?
No, that's our horse. You got any place she can sleep?
I got a nice room off the lobby if you don't want a connecting bath.
Oh, what about the stable?
What do you expect me to do, give up my comforts? I'll take care of her. Come along. Going to have an oscillator in here, but it's only one flight. We've had the plans all drawn out for it, but he was drafted.
Hey, Molly.
Yeah?
Look.
Put it back, dearie. You're not at home.
Here you are, all spick and span. Just make yourselves at home now. Put your grip down over there. Termites.
Termites? They look like pigeons.
Anything else?
Well, I'd like some ice water, if you don't mind.
We'll be out of here before winter. Oh, here's the water.
Stop, don't touch that. Don't touch that. Don't touch that.
Why?
That's Freddie's.
Freddie? Who's Freddie?
Here he is, right here.
Oh!
Champagne jumping frog of this county.
Well, why do you keep him in there?
These is training quarters when you ain't here. Pleasant dreams to you. Come on, Freddie, these folks want to be alone. Don't tickle me. You won't be needing this. Not this kind of weather.
This was all my idea, Molly. I'll admit I have had better ones.
Oh, listen, don't let it worry you, dearie. We can stand it for one night. We've had worse things than this happen to us.
Yeah, I don't remember when.
Oh, dear. This thing has tighter drawers than the man on the flying trapeze.
Here, let me handle it.
Termites. Just like eating lettuce, nothing to it. Oh, nice going, McGee.
Oh,
You're wonderful, dearie. How do you do it?
I got a pull. You better pull the shade down. The people on the lawn might not like us peeking at them.
You're all right.
If there's any people on the lawn or any lawn to have any people on in this dad-ratted rabbit hutch. Oh, my.
Well, I took care of that nicely.
All the privacy of a goldfish bowl. What's that over there?
That's Silvertip Lodge, I believe.
Ain't that where Uppington and our gang were going?
Yes. I wonder if this place looks as nice from there as that place does from here.
We would pick a joint like this.
Now, listen, we had to pick a joint like this. We're not millionaires, you know.
Yeah. What a honeymoon. Well, any happy returns, McGee.
Oh, listen, dearie. All it takes to make a honeymoon is two people in love. And here we are. Oh, dear. I've always wondered what a second honeymoon was like.
Tenting tonight, oh, we're tenting tonight. Tenting on the cold damp ground. Hello, Bergen.
Now, you go to sleep, Charlie. I'm going to get the water for the morning.
Tenting on the cold damp ground, the dirty ground. Bergen. Is that you, Bergen? It is. Your voice is changing. Uh-oh. Could it be he's been nipping? At the bottle. Oh, well, I'll pretend I'm asleep. I won't bother. Puffing like an old bear, Bergen. So you went to get water, huh, Bergen? You hung one out in a hurry. Want me to get you to bicarb? Say, there aren't any there around here, are there, Bergen? Well, that's nice to know. You know what I'd do if I ran into there? Well, I'd wrestle him. Well, I'd grapple that grizzly. I'd beat him into a fur rug. I'd just ruin a bruin. What do you think of that, Bergen? What's that? Can't you talk? Bergen?
Now go to sleep, Charlie. I'm right outside.
Yeah. You are where?
I'm right outside.
Yeah. Who are you trying to kid? You and your ventriloquism. I'm right outside. You know, I'm glad you brought me up here, Bergen. Oh, you sentimental old fool, you. You know. Bergen!
Now, what's the matter?
Bergen!
Whoa! Charlie, come on, get out of there.
Get him, Bergen, get him. They're off to a fast start. They're out on a turn. Bergen in the lead. Bruin a close second. They're coming down the stretch. They're on the outside. Will Bergen end up on the inside? Come on, Bergen.
Hand me my gun, Charlie.
Put salt on his tail. He went that way.
Have you got it, Charlie?
Here you are, Bergen. I wish you could be here, folks. It's really a great race. We'll soon be in the finish. That's it. Well, there's steak tomorrow. Well, now for a little shut-eye. Bergen?
Good morning.
Oh, is it? I'm too sleepy to notice.
Well, your horse had a good sleep, nice breakfast. Was waiting out front for you. I hitched her up.
Thanks. You got our bill made out?
What?
Bill.
No. Bill ain't here anymore. He was drafted.
How much do we owe you?
Let's see. Oh, I knowed I had a surprise for you. Take a look at that. Anybody there you recognize?
Oh, that's you, dearie.
Oh, yeah. And there's you.
Sure.
Hey, who's that guy on the other side of you from me?
That's Otis. Otis Cadwallader.
Oh, yeah, Cadwallader. Your ex-boyfriend. He had a lot of crust trailing along on our honeymoon.
He didn't trail along. He was here by accident.
80 cents.
What?
Take it or leave it, 80 cents.
No luxury tax?
No, and 80 cents includes breakfast, too.
No, thanks. We tossed a coin to see whether it would be starvation or ptomaine, and starvation won.
Ain't you got to think smaller? I can't change the big bill.
Why, that isn't a big bill. It's only $1.
Money starts getting big up here when it passes a dime.
Skip the change, Bud. Come on, Molly.
Sorry to lose you folks. Come again soon.
Not while we're sober.
October? That's fine. I'll save a room for you.
Fine start for a honeymoon.
Fine finish, you mean. Our honeymoon has come and gone.
Yeah. Why, when I think of old Uppy and her mob strutting their stuff over there in that swanky joint across the lake, it makes my blood... Hey, I got an idea.
You have?
We'll go to Silvertip Lodge.
Oh, McGee, we can't do that. Why, that's cafe society. We belong to the salmon salad sandwich set.
Nevertheless and notwithstanding, we're going to Silvertip Lodge, even if it's only for one night. Get up, Lily. When you get back from your hangnail hunt, Bud, can I have a moment of your attention?
Is there something you wish, sir?
Yes, we'd like a room if you have one to spare.
Yeah, we thought we'd give you a whirl. What have you got that's refined but reasonable?
I think we'll have something suitable for you, sir, if you'll register, please.
No, it can't be. Yes, by Jove, it is Molly Driscoll.
Well, heavenly days of all people, Otis Cadwallader.
Oh, this is a surprise. What in the world are you doing here? Are you alone?
Well, no. You know my husband.
Oh, yes. How are you, McGraw?
The name is McGee, and I got bad news for you. I'm fine.
You don't look a day older. Oh, you're just as cute and pretty as ever. My, you look like a bride.
I am. I mean, I was.
She means we're on our honeymoon.
What delayed you?
I beg your pardon, madam. Did I hear you say you were on your honeymoon?
No, he said that.
Well, that's splendid. Front, please.
Who, me? Oh,
Take these people up to the Orange Blossom room.
yes, sir.
I'm giving you the bridal suite.
Giving it to us?
Oh, how awfully nice.
Are you staying here long?
Well, why not? At this basis, we can stay here all summer.
Well, that's fine. The rates are lower, too.
Rates?
Yes, the bridal suite is $30 a day. By the month, $25.
25.
As we gather in the gloaming by the fireside. Well, paint me yellow and call me a taxi if it isn't my old friends from Wistful Vista. How are you, little chum?
Hi, Throcky, old man.
Hello, Mrs. McGee.
Well, Mr. Gildersleeve, you're certainly a sight for sore eyes.
He's certainly a sight, period. Ain't you carrying this cuffless trouser thing to extremes?
These are my shorts.
Shorts? Where's your pants?
These are my pants, you little ignoramus. This is part of my fatigue uniform.
Why, sure, dearie. Don't you know fatigue uniform when you see it? Can't you see how tired his legs look?
He's even got bags under the knees. I'll bet you're an Eagle Scout, Gildy. You sure lay an egg in that costume.
McGee, vaudeville is dead, and if you want to join it, keep making those snide remarks. I'm wearing this costume because I'm up here with the girl guides.
Good heavens, are you a girl guide?
Certainly, no, I am not. My sister Jean is up here with the girl guides from Ironton. I'm here to protect their interests.
Sending you to protect some girls is like sending a wolf home with a pork chop. What are you protecting him against?
Against Abigail Uppington, that's what. Who? She's got a troop here from Wistful Vista. Our two troops are rivals in these maneuvers, and I'm here to see that she doesn't pull any fast ones.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Gildersleeve. I heard that.
I don't doubt it a bit, Abigail Uppington. It's a wonder you haven't been signed by the Interceptor Command. You can hear a glider 72 miles away.
You're insulting, Mr. Gildersleeve. And I resent the imputation that I have attempted to take any unfair advantages on behalf of my troop of girls. I certainly am going to see to... Why, Mr. McGee.
Hi, Uppy.
Why, oh, and Mrs. McGee. Fancy meeting you here.
Oh, it's fancy enough here to meet anyone, Abigail.
Would you care to see the bridal suite, Mrs. McGee?
Bridal suite.
What'd you do, McGee? Rob a bank?
No, you small voice in a big body. I didn't rob a bank.
But isn't the bridal suite a little over your head, little chum?
The bridal suite will be over our head and under our feet in just a few minutes. And if you behave yourself, we may invite you to the big party we're throwing.
What party?
Our anniversary party.
Oh, now, McGee,
Our very dear friends couldn't come to where we were, so we decided to go where they were. And we transported the party to this hotel.
How utterly fascinating. Mohammed couldn't come to the mountain, so the mountain came to Mohammed.
I never met Mo, but bring him along. Any friend of yours is a friend of ours.
The elevator's waiting, Mr. McGee.
Oh, thanks. Well, come on, Molly. We mustn't keep the elevator waiting. See you later, folks.
I didn't know Molly's husband was a wealthy man.
He isn't. He's a nincompoop without an income.
Well, perhaps Mr. McGee has fallen into an inheritance. Does he have any rich relatives?
He once told me he had an uncle that was a big shot, but I always thought it was the kind of a person they fired out of a cannon at the circus.
Oh, well, no matter what it is, I am simply delighted. I have always said the McGees are the nicest people in Wistful Vista.
Go on, Abigail. You always class them with a hoi polloi, but now he looks like he has $1 million, and that ain't hoi.
Really, I must go and ask Mrs. McGee if I can help her with her party.
Good old Abigail. She's going to welcome them to the Bank Book of the Month Club.
Is everything satisfactory, sir?
Oh, fine. There. That okay?
Oh, yes. And you'll find some scissors in the drawer in case you'd like to cut your own hair.
Oh, thanks. Well, so this is the bridal suite. Well, that's quite a hideaway to take a bride away to.
That's very funny, McGee. You've certainly four-flushed us into a lovely mess this time.
What you mean?
Tomorrow morning, you'll be hopping bells, and I'll be scrubbing the lobby.
Well, I couldn't help it, Molly. I got jockeyed into it. I couldn't belittle myself in front of Gildersleeve and Uppington and that ex-boyfriend of yours. What's he doing here, anyway?
What are we doing here? This place is too good for us, dearie.
Oh, nothing is too good for you, Molly. You deserve all this. You've been a good kid.
I'll have to be a good kid to get down that fire escape with 2 suitcases and a hat box.
Oh, stop worrying about it. I'll find some way to pay the bill. Hey, I got an idea.
Oh, my.
Hello, operator. Give me Throckmorton P. Gildersleeve's room.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to fleece a lamb.
Hello?
Hello, Throcky, old man. You feel athletic?
I don't know, little chum. Why?
How about a couple of chukkers of pool? Say for a little side bet of 10 or so.
Say, McGee, you can't play pool with him. He's a shark.
So what's a shark but just another big fish? I could break my left arm, spot that tub 10, and still beat him with my eyes shut.
Is that so? Why, you insignificant little Helgramite? I could beat you with both my arms cut off like Venus de Milo. And I got $100 that says so.
That's all I wanted to know, sucker. I'll meet you in the billiard room in about a half an hour. Well, Molly, our finance worries are all over.
You mean all our worries are over finance? A fine honeymoon.
Remember what you said, Molly.
What?
All it takes to make a honeymoon is 2 people in love. And here we are.
Oh, McGee.
You ain't gonna get nowhere that way, Mr. Bergen.
Well, I seem to be having a little trouble here.
What you need is a rope with one end.
A rope with one end. Now, Mortimer, where in the world would I get a rope with one end? Can you tell me that?
Well, you make one.
Oh.
You get a rope with 2 ends and you cut off one of the ends.
Mortimer, how can you be so stupid?
Well, it ain't easy.
No. How long have you been a guide up here?
Well, I came up on a guiding job 2 years ago.
You liked it, and so you stayed.
No, I got lost and couldn't find my way back to town. That's pretty good.
Well, what were you before you were a guide?
I worked as a porcupine catcher.
Porcupine catcher?
Yeah.
What did you do with a porcupine after you'd catch it?
I don't know. I never catched any.
Uh-oh. What's that? Bergen! Hey, Bergen! Come here.
What's the matter, Charlie?
Look, a pipe busted. Boy, what a mess hell made.
Why, Charlie, that's a geyser.
Yeah? Whatever it is, it's got a puncture in it.
A geyser is one of the wonders of the world.
Is that so?
Yes.
A glorified squirt, huh?
That geyser erupts at regular intervals, throwing thousands of gallons of water high into the air.
Yeah? Good place to fill your hot water bottle.
It isn't impossible.
No.
I've heard of people boiling eggs in a geyser. Now, what do you think of that?
I says it's poppycock and twiddle-twaddle. But I think I'll try it.
Well, I wouldn't advise it to, young man. Well, Mortimer, I guess that'll keep Charlie out of mischief now for a while.
Yeah, sure will, yeah.
Oh, I tell you, Mortimer, there's nothing like the woods for privacy and solitude.
Yeah, they sure got 'em, ain't they?
Yes. There's such realism. There's such survival of the fittest.
Yeah, vile fittest.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah. What does it mean?
Well, for example, only last night I came face to face with a bear.
Yeah.
And it was only my masterful handling of that situation that saved my life.
Well, I'll be darned.
Yeah.
So Imogene came over, huh?
Imogene?
Yeah, she's my tame bear. Oh, she's always playing tag, crawling into bed.
Oh, I see. Tame bear.
Yeah.
This is the way we fry our eggs, fry our eggs, fry our eggs. Oh! I'll end up with 3-minute fingers here. Nobody appreciates me. Slave all day over a hot geyser.
Ain't Charlie never seen one of them geezers?
No, not geezers.
No, not geezer. Gazer.
No.
No, not geezer. Goozer? No.
Mortimer, did you ever go to school?
No, I'm just naturally ignorant. I killed me.
Bergen! Help! Help, I'm drowning in midair! Help! Bergen!
Charlie!
Help! Help, Bergen!
Well, can you hang on a little longer?
I don't know. I'm going up for the third time.
Well, I'll be right back.
Oh.
It's against the law to swim in a geyser. No, I ought to report you.
I'll have you down in a minute, Charlie.
No, he's too small. You gotta throw him back.
Girls, there's Charlie McCarthy.
What a bevy of dogs. Oh, the game warden.
What are you doing? Oh, I beg your pardon.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I'm Edgar Bergen. And this is...
Yes, I know. That's Charlie McCarthy. I'm Jean Gildersleeve.
Oh, how do you do, Miss Gildersleeve?
How do you do? This is my senior division of the Girl Guides of Ironton. Hello, how do you do?
How do you do, division?
Is that your camp?
Yes, we're sort of roughing it.
Roughing it. You seem to have everything but a butler.
His idea of roughing it is to sleep in the tops of his pajamas.
Do you mind if I look around?
No, not at all.
What part of heaven did you little angels fall from?
We're 30th, Nathan's Wonders.
What did you say?
We're Girl Guides.
Is that so? Who are you, the droop of the troop?
Mr. McCarthy, are you a Boy Scout?
Oh, yes, indeed. I'm the Wolf Patrol.
These are specimens I've collected on this trip.
They're beautiful. Is this a silk moth?
Oh, no, that's a sphinx.
Sphinx, really? How did you ever get interested in the silk moth? What makes you think you'll find it around here?
Well, great mind, you know, great mind. Always ticking.
It's perfectly fascinating.
Well, I hope you'll come and visit me often, then.
That would take you away from your work.
Yes, wouldn't that be wonderful?
I'm glad to see you aren't giving all your life to science and moths.
Oh, no, I'm a man of many interests. You see, I have my romantic side and my insecticide. Great mind, great mind.
I know, always ticking. Don't worry, they won't hurt him.
Oh, I'm not worried about him.
Oh, take it easy, girls. I'll last longer.
What's the matter, Charlie? Don't you like girls?
Well, of course I do. Well, I fluster when you cluster.
What's going on here, Charlie?
Go away, Bergen. You've got the soul of a house detective.
We'll take care of Charlie, Mr. Bergen. Yes, please, Mr. Bergen.
But, Charlie, we're here on a scientific expedition.
There goes a moth, Bergen.
That looks like a Bombex Morai.
Excuse me, I see one.
Don't let the moth corner you. Watch your backhand, Bergen. He's as graceful as a gazelle. With arthritis. Don't get too close. He might kick.
Girls, I found an icebox.
Oh, go! Whoa.
I think I've got it. This is the male Lepidoptera.
No, really?
Yes, I must go back to the hotel now and phone the institute. I think I've finally found the Bombex Morai.
What a man.
If you'll excuse me, Miss Lepidoptera, I mean...
Gildersleeve.
Of course. I'm sorry.
So long, Bergen. Don't forget to come back. Oh, I tell you, girls, you'll never know what I have to put up with that Bergen.
But remember, Charlie, he's your bread and butter.
Yeah, but I'm the little guy that puts the jam on it.
Oh, Miss Gildersleeve, wouldn't it be swell if we could get Charlie to help us with our show tonight? Why don't you ask him?
Really, girls, really? No, really.
Oh.
Well, don't give up so quick. Don't give up so quick.
Rat it, I've been behind that thing ever since I got here.
Faint heart never filled a corner pocket, little chum. Do something. I'm beginning to take root here.
You got me sewed up tighter than a fat girl's slacks.
Yeah. Spot this for me, little pal. Now watch this.
Yeah. Take a peck at that.
Well, that gives me the game. You better trot back to your victory garden, little chum. You may know your P's, but you don't know your Q's. I thought you could play pool.
Ordinarily, I could beat you with one eye tied behind me, you big fat porpoise.
Who's a big fat porpoise?
You are.
That's a lie. I can't swim a stroke.
It ain't what you do, it's the way you look. Come on, let's play another game.
If you don't want to play another game, McGee, I'm into you for $24 already. You're not King Solomon, you know.
Yeah, and you ain't Willie Hoppy. You're hoppy, but you ain't Willie. What's the matter? You scared to play me another game?
McGee, you couldn't do, say, be, try, invent, or find anything that would scare me. I can beat you with pool cues, bean bags, or tiddlywinks. Or with my bare hands, which isn't such a bad idea.
Oh, tush. You can't bluff your way out of this, Gildersleeve. Rack 'em up, Rastus, down at the other end.
Yes, indeedy.
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing, eh? I could use 48 bucks.
Oh, yeah? Well, tie up your dreamboat, Fatso. It's my break.
Yeah, the only one you're gonna get, too.
Oh, yeah? Well, feast your eyes on this, my overstuffed, overconfident, overbearing overseer. All right. Get clever, Melonhead.
You're a hard man, McGee.
That's the one ball there, Cupid. That's the one you hit first. With this one.
Don't worry, I'll hit it. That one ball wasn't yellow. It'd come out here where I could hit it. Why don't you get it vulcanized?
I beg your pardon?
That whistle. It gets my teeth on edge.
Why don't you take them out and straighten them?
Cut that out, too. You're doing it deliberately to throw me.
Don't compliment yourself, Gildersleeve. You're no basketball, even though you do look like one. Why don't you try the other end of the stick?
Yeah, thank you, little... You keep out of this, you gadfly.
Want some help, pool shark?
McGee, if you don't keep your mouth shut, I'm going to run down and kick your ribs out.
Don't be silly. You wouldn't fit in the mouth of the Mississippi. Now, take it easy, pal. You can do it.
McGee, I want to split you up the middle. The only reason is that'd be 2, 3, 4, 7, 11. Well, that's 48 bucks you owe me.
Could you get me New York, please? I want to talk to Dr. Cooper of the Science Institute.
Oh, certainly, Mr. Bergen.
Why, hello, Edgar.
Ray Noble, what are you doing here?
Oh, just came up for vacation. Get away from the band, you know.
Oh, where are the fellows now?
Oh, I brought them along in case I get lonesome.
Oh.
I say, is somebody sick?
Oh, I think I have the Bombex mori.
Oh, too bad. Why don't you try an aspirin?
No, I'm checking up on a Lepidoptera.
Oh, you are, uh-huh. Is she registered here?
No.
Your call is ready, Mr. Bergen.
Oh, thank
You
you.
can take it here or in the booth, Edgar.
I'll take it here, it's all right.
Don't take it so hard, little chum. Come over to the cigar counter and I'll get you the best imported Havana cigar that a nickel can buy.
2 dark bars across the anterior wing and 1 lighter bar across the posterior wing. Good, thanks.
Hey, isn't that Edgar Bergen?
Bergen? Hey! Hey, Edgar! Bergen!
Well, Fibber McGee.
What are you doing here, Ed?
Hello, Edgar.
Gildersleeve. Say, don't tell me you're married.
I won't. Why?
Oh, then she must be your sister.
Oh, Jean, my kid sister, yes. Her baby pictures look exactly like mine.
Yeah, only they didn't drop her on her head.
Say, I was awfully sorry I couldn't get to your Wistful Vista party.
Oh, that's okay. Nobody else got there either, so we transferred the whole thing up here. You can't get out of it this time.
Well, when is it?
Tonight at 8.
Good, well, I'll be there. Say, how's Molly?
Oh, she's swell. She'll be tickled to death to see you.
Well, tell her to save a dance for me.
Okay.
Say, you and your sister will be at the party?
Oh, certainly. I wouldn't miss one of McGee's blowouts for setting new tires.
Well, I gotta get back to camp. I'll see you at 8.
Okay, Edgar. Well, it ain't everybody can get Edgar Bergen to their 20th anniversary party.
What are you going to use for money, little chum? Remember that I've got a priority on 48 bucks of that roll of yours if you've got a roll, which I doubt.
Will you quit butting into my affairs, Gildersleeve? One more slurring remark from you, my fine feathered friend.
I've been looking for you, Mr. McGraw.
The name is McGee, and you can keep right on looking. I ain't around.
Mister, it's pretty obvious that my friend...
What did I tell you about butting in, Gildersleeve?
But I was just going...
Look, your nose wasn't put there to stick in other people's business. It was merely put there so your eyes couldn't see what a big mouth you got. What is it, Cadwallader?
Let's go into the bar and have a drink.
An excellent idea. I was going
He didn't mean you, he meant me. And as for you, you're from hunger, and I ain't from thirst. Come on, Thrucky.
I'm sorry you're taking that attitude, McGee. I was going to put you in the way of making a little money.
Money?
I'd like to discuss it with you in private.
Well, naturally. Scram, Gildersleeve. Can't you see we got things to discuss?
All right, but when you get that money, remember that 48 bucks of it is mine.
What's this about making some money?
Well, I don't like to put our friendship on a commercial basis, but we can all use a little extra cash now and then, can't we?
Well, I don't know about then, but now, well, who do we have to shoot?
No shooting necessary. This little deal calls for diplomacy and brain work. That was Edgar Bergen you were talking to just a minute ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, Bergen and me are just like that.
Good. I understand that Bergen has been known to occasionally invest in a good thing.
I knew there was a catch in it someplace, Cadwallader.
No catch at all. This is big business. Now, you're the shrewd, practical type. You have to be shown to be convinced. And I want you to see this with your own eyes. I didn't believe it myself when I first saw it.
Saw what?
Something this country is waiting for. How would you like to go down in history as the man who pulled the United States of America through its greatest emergency? And being as close to Bergen as you are, you can do it. Come up to my room. Now, this motor is fueled with regular gasoline. And this one over here is fueled with the synthetic substitute Mr. Wimple discovered.
Well, if it really works. Who?
Who what?
Who discovered it?
Chap named Wallace Wimple. Do you know him?
Know him? Why, he lives within a stone's throw of our house.
No.
Yeah, his wife proved it one day. Only she missed him and broke one of our windows. Where is he?
In there, he's fixed up a little laboratory in the bathroom.
Well, what do you know about that? I wonder if she let him out. Hey, Win!
Oh, beans. Oh, hello, Mr. McGee.
Hi, Wimp. Hey, I didn't know you were a chemist.
I guess I won't be anymore. I was messing around in here just now with some stuff, and look what happened. No hands.
Ah.
Wasn't that silly?
You got on one of Cadwallader's coats.
No, it's mine all right, Mr. McGee. Sweetie Face buys all my clothes for me.
Why don't you get them to your size?
Well, she says I'm not the man she thought I was, and she still keeps buying clothes for the other man.
But about this synthetic gasoline, Wimp, how long you been working on it?
Oh, I wasn't working on it, Mr. McGee. The way I discovered it was really an accident.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to find something to remove a mold.
I thought they used an electric needle for that.
That's what I told Sweetie Face, and she just gave me the very dickens. She said she wasn't going to have me standing around the backyard all day waiting for that mold to show up just so I could stick it with a needle.
But about this synthetic gasoline...
Well, there I was, mixing a lot of stuff together to kill that mold, and all of a sudden there was a tremendous explosion.
Well, what made you think you had synthetic gasoline?
I didn't, Mr. McGee. That was Sweetie Face's idea. She was curious to know what it was that could knock me out quicker than she could. So she sent me down to have it analyzed. And then I ran into Mr. Cadwallader, and here I am.
Can you imagine that, McGee? He starts looking for a mole killer and comes up with the answer to a carburetor's prayer.
Was this stuff really better than gasoline?
You'll believe it if you see it with your own eyes, won't you? Well, then, we'll give you an actual demonstration.
Fine.
Now, first, I'll start this motor containing ordinary high-octane gasoline.
Yeah. Oh, it runs good, don't it?
You think that's good? Watch this.
That's with this in it, huh?
Yes, sweetheart. Oh, for a second I thought that was Sweetie Face.
$25,000 will buy a half interest in the greatest moneymaker ever discovered. Imagine if you'd had a chance to buy a $25,000 interest in the Ford factory when he began. Where would you be today?
Oh, but to tell you the truth, most of my spare cash is tied up in war bonds and real estate.
I'm not speaking about you. How about Bergen?
Bergen? Oh, our friendship is strictly sociable.
There's more business done in this country over a dinner table than was ever done over a desk. Bergen should be in a receptive mood at your party tonight.
My goodness, they certainly tread a stately measure, don't they?
But Tad Waller breaks his leg. I'd hate to shoot him without an excuse. What's the idea, Mrs. McGee?
I never could stand to dance with that man.
Honest? Oh.
Well, I expect you've all been waiting for the show, and in the words of that great philosopher Aristotle, well, I can't remember the exact words, but they were jolly good. Anyway, here's our first number. Presenting that wide-open face from the wide-open spaces, that Lothario of the love seat, that man about town and country, Charlie McCarthy.
All my life, I've been a silly introvert, an ostrich with his noggin in the sand. Then I felt love's exquisite pain begin to hurt. I'm out of that old shell, and life is grand. Pardon me. I'm in a crazy daze that's strangely glorious. And, to coin a phrase, it's quite uproarious. This delicious delirium, this wonderful fog that I'm in, that bump on a log that I've been, till I bumped into you. This delicious delirium, this whirligig state of my mind, I can't be sedately inclined since you came into view. And every time that moon comes out at night, I'm just a lovelorn lunatic. Now's the time to kinda hold me tight. Let's teach that Snoopy moon a trick. This delicious delirium, this chilliest chill that I've had. And oh, what a thrill to go mad, utterly mad about you.
You irresistible Romeo, let's snuggle and cuddle and kiss.
Ma said there'd be nights like this.
She knew, she knew, she knew. You're charming and suave, you're wonderful. You fit in our hearts like a glove.
You're launching my dream to love.
How true, how true, how true.
Charlie does very well without you, doesn't he?
So I can't figure it out.
This delicious delirium.
You're cute as a bug in a rug.
Oh, what I'd give for a hug.
I must be pretty good. Yeah.
Gee, would you give me your autograph? In your hands I'd simply be clay.
You're the monarch of all you survey.
I'm dynamite, I tell you, I'm dynamite.
It's plain to see that we demand a lot, but we're not too troublesome.
Why, you're a cinch for everything I've got. Well, you can even chew my bubblegum.
This delicious delirium, this chill. And oh, what a thrill to go mad.
You're swell.
Is that so?
You're grand.
Oh, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
And, mister, I wish you were mine.
Well, I'll toy with the idea.
And mine.
Stop! You leave me no alternative. I'm yours. I give up, girls. You got me covered.
Mrs. McGee, my dear, I'll have to put on my costume. Would you mind helping me?
I'd love to, Abigail.
I just got a great idea.
Something scientific?
Oh, definitely. I have a brand new theory on the effects of moonlight. Of course, the research is highly scientific, and it has to be done in a canoe.
Mm-hmm. Continue, Professor.
Want to go along?
Well...
And now, ladies and gentlemen, a lovely treat. A moment of romance and moonlight. Allow me to present the charming Miss Jean Gildersleeve.
Excuse me. Here comes that empty feeling that we have come to know. Here comes that old dawn stealing. And now it's time to go. Good night until I live again. Die a little, so good night until I live
Why, you have a lovely voice.
She's an excellent housekeeper, too, Edgar.
Are you going to talk to Bergen, or aren't you?
I've done everything but hit him over the head with a blackjack. You want me to go to jail?
I'm doing my best to prevent it.
What do you mean?
You're not kidding me, McGee. I telephoned the bank, and I know from where I sit just where you stand.
Why?
Now, get busy.
All right.
How about that canoe?
I'd love it.
Edgar,
What's the matter? Something happened, Fibber?
I'd like to talk to you alone, Edgar. It's very important.
Will you excuse me?
Certainly.
Yeah, me too.
Hello, Charles. May I cut in?
Oh, hello, Mr. Noble.
I say, old boy, I haven't met your lady friends.
Well?
Well, what about a spot of slam-up?
Oh, you mean a knockdown?
That's right, yeah.
Girls, you wouldn't want to meet Mr. Noble, would you? I'm sorry, Mr. Noble, they don't want to meet you. You know, it's just one of those things.
Oh, that's too bad, girls. I thought you might like to meet the fellas in the band.
Girls! I want to hear the drummer. What have I done to deserve this?
I saw it with my own eyes, Edgar. When he filled the plane with ordinary gasoline, it acted ordinary. But when he put some of this synthetic stuff in there, it was off like a flash. I never saw anything go so fast since I got my soldier's bonus.
Fibber, I don't know this Cadwallader.
Oh, I've known him for years. He's one of these kind of fellows that just won't give up. He's an old friend of Molly's, you know.
I'll look into it tomorrow.
Oh, but tomorrow may be too late. I'd hate to see you miss out on this.
Yeah, but I don't like buying a pig in a poke.
Oh, but this is no poke at a pig. This is a pip. I mean, you can't lose.
Well, Fibber, I'll take your word for it. Would it help if you could show them my check?
Oh, it sure would.
Could I have a blank check, please?
Certainly, Mr. Bergen.
Well, there you are, Fibber. Well, don't put it through until I investigate that gasoline.
Don't you worry. I won't let it out of my hands. Wow. Hey, wait a minute, Cadwallader. I just told Bergen...
I heard you. I'm doing this for your own good. Somebody's liable to take it right out of your hand.
Oh, thanks, Otis.
Now, don't be impatient. I'll take care of you just as soon as I cash the check.
Hey, come along. Break it up, girls. We gotta get on with the show. Come on, fellas. Let's go. Come on, kids. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now hear from that beacon of Wistful Vista society, Mrs. Abigail Uppington, assisted by her Wistful Vista girl guides.
By the shores of Gitchigummy, by the shining big sea water, stood the wigwam of Nokomis, a daughter of the moon, Nokomis.
Don't you think we'd enjoy that more from across the lake?
But we can't walk out on Hiawatha.
Oh, she'd never notice it. Come on, we'll be back before she...
I rocked him in his linden cradle, bedded soft in moss and rushes, lulled him into slumber singing. Why, yay, my little owlet, what in the...
Where did you get this branch?
I beg your pardon?
This branch, where did you get it?
I got it from a guide, a young fellow named Snurd, and how dare you interrupt me?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, but this is just what I've been looking for.
Please, my wand, you... Who is this? Lights up the wigwam.
Charlie? Charlie, where are you? Oh, so there you are.
I'm in conference.
Well, where's Mortimer?
I don't even know where I am.
Well, I've got to find him. Oh, Mortimer. Where are you?
Well, let me see. I was here a minute ago.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
What are you doing up in that tree?
Oh, watching the party.
Well, come on down here. I want to talk to you.
Oh, gee.
Come on.
Oh, yeah. Each night I live again until I dream again.
Is he a dope?
You know, Mortimer, I like you very much.
Yeah?
Yes, you're a very smart boy.
No, eh? Oh, I'll be not.
Now, tell me, where did you get this? From a tree?
No, from an Indian.
Indian?
Yeah.
Which Indian?
The one that was holding it.
Well, I mean, where did he get it?
Oh, well, I guess he got it off the reservation, I guess. I don't know.
The reservation? Oh, I see. Now, tell me, how far is it to the reservation?
Well, it's about, well, see, well, it depends on which way you go.
Well, let's say as the crow flies.
All right. It's about, say, well, you ain't going to Crow, are you?
No, certainly not.
Well, you said.
I know.
I didn't know.
Can you lead me to the reservation?
Yeah.
Fine.
But I ain't gonna.
Why not?
I don't want to get my scalp.
What do you mean?
Well, they're dangerous this time of the year.
They're dangerous?
Yeah. They're holding their, you know, their ceremonial dances.
Their what?
You know, their wow-wow.
What?
Bow-wow?
No.
Meow-meow?
No.
What?
Powwow.
No. Well, I didn't. So what's she blabbering about?
Well, she's reciting a very famous poem, Hiawatha.
Hi, Edgar.
Now about that reservation, Mortimer.
Well, there's no use trying. No white man can get in there, and that's all.
Well, here's one white man that's going to get in there.
But you won't look so well without your scalp.
But I can't give up now with success almost in my grasp.
When he heard the owls at midnight hooting and laughing in the forest,
And I think I know a way to get in that reservation.
Down the roadway through the forest, dressed in blankets old and smelly. On his way to get his throat cut, strode the mighty Mothman Bergen.
Be quiet, will you?
To the country club, James.
Will you cut out the clowning, Charlie? Remember, you're just a baby.
Go. Why do I get mixed up in this darn stuff?
Because I look more like a squaw with a papoose.
Oh. Will you take it easy, Bergen?
What's the matter, papoose?
Your caboose is loose. I tell you, Bergen, we're never going to get away with this.
We're perfectly safe, Charlie. It's all right.
Well, oh.
Ishi, Paul.
How? Go.
Nahi, nahi.
No savvy.
Squaw with Papoose no live here. Where you from?
I come from long way off to represent my tribe at ceremonial dances by Yumpin Yemini.
Her Minnesota squaw.
What tribe? Blackfoot?
No, Flatfoot.
He pretty squaw. Pass on.
Happy scalping, kids. Pass on, he pretty squaw. Give Bergen, Princess Minnie, hee hee, ha ha. Oh, now the cigar torch. Okay. What's cooking, Big Chief Pickle Puss? Uh-oh.
Arihan, Niho Koniha, Epava, Wonoho, Nava Wustania.
Charlie, I want you to stay here, and I want you to keep out of trouble.
Well, you know me, Bergen.
Well, that's what I'm worried about.
Cut it out, Bergen. You waddle like a pelican. Would you rather have a conga? Now I'll fix you. Get Bergen the Navajo rug cutter.
Who brings this strange dance to our people?
Me follow her.
Me on spots?
Wait. Strange squaw, you bring wicked dance to our people.
Me Princess Poppy Petal, me na suits a tribe. Me friendly squaw, like him, Chief.
You have dared sit in chief's place. You must die.
Stop.
Great Spirit, tell them who I am.
She is great princess of our northern tribe.
You know, I never believed Bergen was a ventriloquist until now.
If you harm her, evil spirits wreak vengeance upon you.
The Great Spirit has spoken. We must obey. Take good care of Princess.
Yes,
Yes,
Father.
Father.
Come with us, Princess.
This way.
Mama. Hello, Mama. Remember me?
Oh, come in, dearie. She my little papoose.
Oh, isn't she?
Oh, she's so pretty.
Oh,
Lovely Papoose.
Pretty Papoose.
Come
Where
with
did
us.
she come from?
I don't know, but she's beautiful. You have beautiful Papoose.
Oh, what a pretty little girl. Girl.
Beautiful eyes.
Girl.
Oh, I could love you to death.
Go on, go on.
Papoose must have bath. We get water.
Oh, yes.
Did you hear that? They said they were going to give me a bath. What'll I do?
Well, now, you just keep stalling until I get back.
Yeah, but where are you going?
Well, I'm going out to look for the cocoons of the Bombyx moray occidentalis.
Yeah?
And if they're here, I'll get them.
Yeah, well, don't let them catch you. They'll give you a hot moccasin. Chickers, 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 chickers.
Take good care of papoose.
Oh, do not worry, Princess. We take good care of Papoose.
I go now to speak to Great Spirit.
Oh, you don't have to be afraid of me. I am Pale Flower.
Well, who are you? Whole wheat flour?
No. Oh, poor Papoose, we almost forget.
Oh, yes, we must not forget.
No.
Oh, no, we mustn't do... now, wait a minute, girls. Let's be sensible about this thing here.
Now, be
Girls.
good, be good.
I was, oh, what a relief. Yippee! Wahoo!
Well, now you fixed it. Come on, let's get out of here.
That papoose, go on, him wolf.
Nishihita!
Another redskin.
Of all the dumb things, and what'd you have to start shooting that cat pistol for anyway?
Well, I'm going to go home. I don't pull a knife on me. Shh.
Keep quiet. I want to get back to my laboratory and examine these cocoons.
Okay.
Say, for a man who is practically in the vestibule of Alcatraz, you're very happy about it, dearie.
If it's the hotel bill you're worried about, Molly, forget it. It's all taken care of.
Where'd you get the money?
Edgar Bergen?
Edgar Bergen. You didn't lower yourself to ask Edgar
I
Bergen.
didn't have to ask him. He gave it to me, and he was glad to do it. It's a fine deal, and he's going to make himself a lot of money.
What's a fine deal?
Oh, a deal that Cadwallader helped finance.
Oh, good heavens, McGee. Cadwallader.
What's the matter with Cadwallader? His money's as good as everybody else's.
You mean everybody else's money's as good as Cadwallader's, once he gets his eyes on it. Somebody at the door, did you order something?
I did not. These bellhops are getting too tip hungry. They expect you to have more quarters than a restaurant pie.
Well, they have to live, dearie.
There you have the beginning of a very fine argument.
Oh, hello, Mr. Wimple. Come in.
Hello, Mrs. McGee.
Hi, Wimp. What do you want?
Oh, Mr. McGee, this is terrible.
What's terrible?
Mr. McGee, that Cadwallader, he's a crook.
He's a what?
What do you mean, a crook?
Well, in a way, it's my fault. That stuff of mine isn't what he said it was.
Why, I saw it work with my own eyes.
Yes, Mr. McGee, the stuff works all right, but it practically ruins the engine. Look at here. It eats out the cylinders, hits the pistons, practically welds the whole thing into a solid mess.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Where is Cadwallader?
He's in his room, packing.
Packing? Oh, my gosh. Wait till I get my hands on that thing.
Well, hello, folks.
Come on, Cadwallader, come clean. I want Bergen's check.
My dear McGee, you're not being very realistic.
What you mean?
You worked with me to get that money out of Bergen. We both thought that formula was worth millions. Now we can convince the law that we both acted in good faith and that Wimple deceived us. But can you convince the law that you didn't intend gypping this hotel out of its money? Or don't you owe the hotel any money? Folks back home won't like this. Fibber McGee, pillar of honesty. First citizen of Wistful Vista. A jailbird.
Oh, McGee.
Oh, it's all my fault, Molly.
Let me talk to Otis.
Yeah, I'll go tell Bergen. You hold that guy here till I get back.
You just leave it to me. He used to listen to me in the old days. Maybe there's a spark of love still burning.
Well, keep one eye on the fire escape, and don't do anything rash. I can't understand this.
What's the matter?
There's something wrong somewhere. It's silk, all right, but it's brittle. You could never weave this stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry, Edgar.
Oh, well, that's what makes it interesting.
But you aren't going to give up.
Oh, no, this is too exciting.
Ah, great mind, still ticking.
Well, you see, I know I have the right moth, and I have the right mulberry leaves. I'm that close. I'll find it. Something will strike me.
That's my cue.
Oh.
Why, Edgar.
You know, this makes the moth seem rather unimportant now.
Well, that's the way it goes. Love comes in the door, butterflies out the window.
Hey, Edgar, look. Get a load of this.
Quiet, Fibber. You're interrupting the poor man's Casanova.
Yeah, and the poor man's Casanova is now poorer by 25,000 bucks. And it's my fault.
What are you talking about?
Edgar, you've been gypped. I'm afraid I've been one of the little gypsies.
Well, what is this stuff?
That's the stuff that Cadwallader talked me into talking you into paying 25,000 bucks for.
Well, I didn't get much for my money, did I?
I'll say you didn't. That stuff's a fake. And besides that, it's no good.
Are you sure?
Are
you all right, Charlie?
I'll sue that tent maker.
Oh, Edgar, that stuff spilled all over your precious cocoon.
Now, you get out and stay out.
Hey, Edgar, look.
What? What is it?
It doesn't break now.
What? Wait a minute. What is this?
Well, for the love of Mike, ain't we going to do anything about Cadwallader?
You bet your life we are. Come on, let's get going.
But I tell you, Edgar, Mr. Cadwallader's gone.
Gone?
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 Sounds like an auction.
Well, I thought you knew. Mrs. McGee's with him.
You mean Molly went with Cadwallader?
Oh. Yes, they're in a bit of a dither, too.
Well, where'd they go?
To the junction to catch the westbound express.
Well, come on, let's get going. Fibber? Fibber?
After 20 years, I lose her to that wolf in the clothing. That sheep in the grass, that snake in the wolf, catwalling.
Well, come on, we can still catch them.
Yeah, we gotta catch him.
Yeah, we gotta catch them. What are you waiting for?
Isn't it dangerous to drive so fast?
We have to drive fast to catch that train. Now hold on to your hat, Otis. Here's where we turn off the highway. Steady, Lillian.
They must have turned off here.
There they go.
Well, come on, Edgar. Keep after him.
My station wagon wouldn't hold together on that road, Fibber.
Oh, we gotta get him. He not only stole my wife, he's got Lillian. A horse thief?
Can't we stay on the highway and beat him to the junction?
It's 20 miles to their 3. Can't be done.
Well, here comes a wagon.
Hail him. Oh. Say, do you want to earn $100?
Who don't?
Well, then turn your wagon around and catch that rig.
I hope I never have to go through this again.
Come on down, Otis. What do you think you are, a periscope? Go on, Lillian.
Oh, my.
Hey, what have you got in these cans marked TNT?
TNT.
What?
Yeah, and don't jostle them around too much. They might go off. But that box of dynamite, too.
I wish this had gone off with Cadwallader.
Look, you took the wrong road back there.
Tell that to Lillian. The reins are broken. Get out and fix them. Huh? Go on. Go on. We'll all be killed.
Oh,
Watch out, Otis.
nice horsey. Nice horsey. Steady, Lillian. Oh, steady, Lillian.
Be careful, Otis. Lillian is ticklish.
They're heading for the summit.
Well, head after him.
The bridge is out up there.
Cadwallader's bridge will be out when I get my hands on him.
It's all right, Otis. You can come back now.
Looks like the horse is running away.
Ah, good old Lillian.
Otis, I didn't know you were a trick rider.
Oh, look, there they are on that road across the canyon.
Steady, Lillian.
Oh, that was close.
Whoa.
Oh, you tried to run away with Molly. You wife napper. Wait till I get my hands on you. Oh!
Edgar! Oh, heavenly days, McGee.
Oh! Oh! Hang on, Fibber, hang on.
Are you all right, dearie? Pull, Otis.
Yeah.
Pull. Pull. Hang on tight, dearie. I'll have you up in a minute. Oh.
Take your hands off of me.
Be careful, dearie.
Lucky you didn't wear a bow tie, Fibber.
Molly, I never thought you'd leave me for a rap like that.
I wasn't leaving you.
But.
Shut your motor off, dearie, and listen to me. I was trying to get Otis out of town to avoid a scandal.
Gee, that's sure a load off my heart.
Now, you have nothing to worry about.
No. Yes, I have too. Bergen's check.
Oh, here's the check. I made Otis give it to me.
Oh.
McGee had nothing to do with this deal, Bergen. I cooked it up, and I'll wash the dishes.
You can keep the check. I want the formula for that stuff you sold me.
But, Edgar, that formula's no good.
That's what you think, but the Bombex Moray and I know better.
Well, looks like we can have our second honeymoon after all.
Oh, Edgar, I was afraid you'd be killed.
Would you really have cared?
Oh, darling, of course I would.
Wow. Anybody want to adopt an orphan?